What a lovely day. Clear blue sky. It's time to go for a ride in our Can Am Spyder. In this video, we will show you how we go about planning our trips and how to load the route into the dashboard of our Spyder so that we can use it for navigation. I would like to share with you a solution that kind of dumped into our lab about how to do navigation and route planning for a Can Am Spyder. I want to say from the beginning, I'm not sponsored in any way to make this program, but I simply do it because we found that this here was quite a fantastic solution. See, the story came up because we needed to get new riding gear. Our gear was a bit old, and we went to Cycle Gear over in Vancouver to get new jackets and pants and boots and gloves and all that stuff. And as we were checking out, the lady at the counter told us that they actually had a program that would give us some discounts if we were members. So I can show it here to you. If you go to Sixwheelsdown.com and go into menu, then you can see they have this here Riders Plus membership. And this Rider Plus membership, it costs you $5 a month, but you get a lot of discounts. You can see 10% off of all exclusive brands. So I would say already the purchase we were going to make more than the discounts more than paid for our membership for the whole year. So it was a huge benefit doing it. But better than that was that she then told us we would also get a free access to a software called Rever Pro. And that's this one here. That's included in that membership. So this Rever Pro here in the middle, you get that membership as well. And that's the software and the planning and navigation software that works with the Can Am Spyder's BRP Connect software. So that means you can do route planning and you can do navigation, and you can from your phone get it up into the display on the dashboard so you can see your navigation there. And it's just awesome, I can tell you. This Rever Pro software is pretty cool. Here's how it looks, and I'm logged into it now. You can see it's actually my wife's account, Nicole Grunsnes, and it starts here with a big map of all of United States, and we are up in Oregon. So let's try to zoom in on Oregon here, and we are up in the northern part, up here by Warrenton and Seaside, Astoria area. And that's where we would like to go on a trip. So one of the benefits here is that you can actually have this Rever app both on an app on your smartphone, but you can also use it on your computer through a browser. And that means we can sit and do our route planning at home, at our desk while we have our breakfast in the morning. That's actually what we did here today. I said, let's go for a ride. So we tried to plan the route here through the Rever app, and then we can save it and load it into our smartphone and connect it to the BRP Connect app so that we get it up on the display and use it for navigation. So what we looked at was that we live up here by Warrenton. That's where I'm pointing now, and Well, our plan was to try to go a route we had never tried before. See, we wanted to drive down here on Highway 1, then connect to Highway 26 here, and go out to this place here called Vernonia. It's a little town out in the mountains, and we had never been this way up. And from there we wanted to go through the mountains on some small back roads all the way up to Astoria, and then back down here to where we live in Warrenton. So let me show you how easy it is to plan that route here. So I simply start by typing in our address here. Then we wanted to go out to Vernonia as the next waypoint, and there is Vernonia, Oregon. Get the point on it. There it is. And then we can add a stop. From Vernonia, we would like to go a back road up here to Astoria. So let's type in Astoria. And it's Astoria, Oregon. And then we add one more stop, and that's our home. And see, here we have our entire route. Here you can see it. You can see the different colors there that are on the map. That's from people who have already driven different routes, and it kind of gives these different roads a classification. So you can see up here the different colors. G1, that's the best roads. These are the yellow ones. Better roads, good roads, lost highways, paved mountain trails, and then dirt roads. So you have the kind of the classification with the color coding, and you can kind of see on the map which kind of roads. But you can also go down here on the bottom, and here you can see I have selected down here paved roads. I only want to drive on paved roads, not mixed surface, not off-road. So I have only paved roads selected, and that means it will only give me a route here on paved roads. So that's how easy it is. And when I've done that, I can save it. And now I have it in my stored route, planned routes here. And I can give it a name here. I can say it's my Vernonia, Astoria. I can call it that. And we can call it round trip to Vernonia and Astoria. That's the name I gave it. I can give it a ride date, and it's the 11th, and the surface here, it is paved, because the reason I do all this here is you can share these routes. So if you're planning a group trip for some people to join you, if they have the Rever app, you can share this route through the Rever app. But if they don't have, you can also share it as a file that you can send to them, and they can load it into their GPS if they have a different GPS system, and they can load that route in. So it's not necessary for them to have the Rever app to share a route. Rever app also have some functionalities here where you can track your drives. And you can see we have done that here on a drive from Warrenton, where we live, down to Tillamook. And you can save all these and keep track of all the rides you've done. You can also show the planned ones. So here, for instance, if I scroll a little bit down, you will be able to see all my planned trips. There's a trip to Tillamook, and here's the one we are taking today, Warrenton, Vernonia and Astoria. And here you can also see that's where I can share them. I can share them as a GPX file with people who don't have the Rever app, but they use other kinds of navigation, and they can load that in on a USB sticker into their navigation. Good for group rides. But also look here, I can also share here. And when I share here, it will give me the ride. You can see some data, the time, the distance, the speed, the elevation. But now I can actually share them via the Rever app, via Facebook, emails, or other things, or just send a link. And that way you can share for group rides so that everybody has the same map on their device.
Canine River.
Tuscany.
Or Tuscany, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the fish hatchery.
Oh yeah.
It's in there somewhere. I think it's kind of open to the public, so you can go
So
visit.
the ones in Colorado, they had tours.
Yeah? I bet you can.
Little doggy looking out the window.
Yeah. That's pretty with these lakes down there.
I'm holding on. So.
Yep. There we have the Astoria Bridge. And the one taking us back to Warrenton. I wonder when they are going to fix that pump system and get that one removed. Looks kind of terrible. You want to jump off before I drive it in?
The guy needs to get into the front first.
Yeah.
Before you drive in.
Okay, then we'll just park here. And we are back home. That was a nice drive.